Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday, April 21st, studentloanjustice.org live stream. My name is Alan Collins. Welcome. Welcome to all the new members. We're glad that you found us. We are the oldest and largest, truly grassroots citizens group actually fighting for student loan justice. We've been around for 16 years now. We've been featured on 60 Minutes in the New York Times and in the Wall Street Journal and Fox News and many other places. Suffice it to say, we know a thing or two about student loans. I'm going to keep it really quick tonight, folks. First of all, I'm thrilled to announce that our petition, change.org/cancel student loans, has finally reached the 1 million signature threshold. So that's really good. And I just want to remind you all, when we started this petition, nobody was talking about canceling student loans by order. Nobody. It was really only until when our petition was like 4, 5, 6 months old and started getting really big, I might add, that Elizabeth Warren and Chuck Schumer embraced the concept. We're thrilled that they did. But we, a year ago, we were nowhere on this. And we were even nowhere on bankruptcy. And so things have changed a lot. I hope that you're pleased. And if you helped grow this petition, thank you. I salute you. We salute you. We're getting very close, folks. That's all very good news. I've got some pretty bad news, though, folks. The loans are not canceled, right? Bankruptcy protections have not been returned. The loans have not yet been canceled. And we are getting very mixed signals from the Biden administration and from Congress right now. Just one example. So yesterday, a newly elected senator from Georgia, Reverend Raphael Warnock. Reverend Warnock sent a letter to the Secretary of Education asking him to take all federally owned student loans out of default. Now, that sounds kind of good, right? I know we have a lot of defaulted borrowers on our group. My best estimate is that we are headed for a default rate of something like 75, 80% or even higher. But guys, it's a trick. I'm telling you, it's a trick. It's really sort of out of the fire and back into the frying pan. We need these loans canceled. We don't need any partial, ridiculous, lame, half measures. We need these loans canceled, period. And quite frankly, Senator Warnock ought to be ashamed of himself for calling for such a lame, non-starting measure to be taken. His state, Georgia, owes more than double the value of all farmland in Georgia in student loan debt. So the state budget of Georgia is $48 billion. The state of Georgia, the people in the state of Georgia, owe $82 billion in student loan debt. So that's just ridiculous. Taking people out of default so they can owe all that money again and default again, that doesn't solve anything. Quite frankly, it's insulting. So we've been doing this for 16 years, folks. We know the tricks and the traps. This is definitely a trick. It's not good. So we're fighting for two things. We're fighting for the cancellation of all federally owned student loans by executive order. And we're also fighting for the return of bankruptcy protections to all the loans that the president, all student loans, period, including those that cannot be canceled by executive order. Very important. And again, if you helped with that petition, I thank you and I salute you. But folks, the loans aren't canceled yet. The news about us hitting 1 million probably will be hitting the being reported on in the media soon. And that's all good. Guys, we need more signatures. We just do. We need signatures, we need enough signatures to be more appropriate to the size of the problem. There are 55 million people in the country with student loans or who are co-signed on student loans. By my best estimate, and these aren't my numbers, this is actually comes from Wayne Johnson, who ran the federal lending program under President Trump. According to Dr. Johnson, 80% of all, certainly federal student loan borrowers, were never going to be able to repay their loans, even before the pandemic. So that's like over 40 billion people that should be on our petition. Quite frankly, I think that we should be able to get 20 million people to sign that petition. If those 38, 39, 40 million people who were never going to be able to repay their loans, if they knew about our petition, they would sign our petition. So we're asking everybody, I'm asking you personally, as a personal favor, if nothing else, will you please make it your mission over the next, say, 10 days to get 10 people to sign the petition? Will you please do that? When everybody does that, we'll have over 10 million people on the petition. We'll have, in fact, over 11 million people on the petition. That's really starting to get to be a size that's more appropriate to the size of this problem. I hope that you'll do it. First of all, I hope that you're glad that we made it this far. You know, as I said, a year ago, we were really a voice in the wilderness, and we were kind of marching in the darkness, so to speak. So today, everything has changed. We are closer now than we have ever been to getting these loans canceled and getting bankruptcy protections to all the loans that cannot be canceled by executive order returned. So please, please, please do that. You know, these are your loans. This is your problem. And fortunately or unfortunately, our petition needs a little bit more than just your signature to succeed. We have learned the hard way over 16 years of watching, waiting, worrying, and some of us fighting very hard, that when only a small number of people are actually doing the work necessary, not much happens. This is a group effort. These are your loans, your problem. So please help with that, if you will. Spread the word about this petition. Tell your local news to report on the petition. Twitter the crap out of this petition. You know, this could go either way, guys. We're on a very good path right now, but we've got to fight a little harder. We are the pioneers in this fight. Believe it or not, like it or not. Fortunately or unfortunately, we indeed are the pioneers in this fight. I hope that you will take that responsibility very seriously. We've got to fight just a little bit harder than everybody else. Because we are the pioneers. We are the tip of the spear. In fact, we are the spear. We're not the eye of the hurricane. We are the freaking wind. We are the zephyr. So, come on, guys. We need you. We need you on this. So, yeah, things are going great, guys. We were featured in let's see. 2 weeks ago, we were at Business Insider and Yahoo News. Fox News Radio, we were interviewed. That's really good. And if you can't tell, the media really should be our friend on this. The media can help us tremendously spread the word. So contacting your local and even national media and telling them about this petition is extraordinarily important. Contacting the media in those 18 states that owe more than their entire state budgets, like Georgia, which I said earlier, contacting media in those states and telling them to do stories about that fact that I just said, and telling them to ask the governors of those states, most of them are Republican, by the way, is exceedingly helpful. You know, we've got stories brewing right now in Georgia, in Ohio, supposedly in Colorado and Portland as well. Those are three of those states are states where the people of those states owe more than the entire state budget in student loan debt. So we're doing well, but we need your help, guys. We just do. We don't have a paid staff. We don't have any staff, really. We have volunteers. We have people like you and me and Ed and our 50 state chapter leaders. And we need you to be an ambassador, I would say maybe better, a soldier in this battle that we are fighting. Nothing's going to happen when you sit there and wait and watch and worry. Don't be that guy. We need you we need your agency. We need your action. I can't say that strongly enough. But I hope that you guys are thrilled. Things are changing on this issue very fast. We have changed the entire national conversation over the past year. But this fight is not over, guys. We've got to triple down. Got to fight harder. So with that, I will keep this live stream very brief. I will, again, thanks to everybody who did the not necessarily glamorous, but very important work of spreading the word about this petition. Please join them if you haven't. And if you have, please redouble your efforts. We got to really knock this one down. Joe Biden's 100 days are up in like 7 or 8 days. So time is getting short. We'll probably end up going a little longer than that, but a little beyond his 100 days. But come on, guys, let's do this. And with that, I think I'll just sign off. I'll be back on Friday. Ed will be back tomorrow. Again, the petition is change.org/cancel student loans. And I will just say, good luck. I hope you're pleased. Godspeed. And God bless everybody. See you on Friday.